Hey everybody, my name is Erwin Shug, and today we're going to be talking about the American Express Delta card upgrades, fee increases, and what that means for you guys. You might be asking who I am. I'm just a credit card enthusiast starting this channel, just talking about things that I'm passionate about, personal finance, credit cards, updates, how to use your credit card. And plus I did a ton of research on this. Sure, I'm giving you guys the right information, so that's why I spent the last 12 hours last night researching the heck out of this topic. And if you learn a thing or two and like this video, just, help me out and like, comment, subscribe. That's all I ask for you. All right, let's get started. So the information I got all of this from is they have an American Express Delta website. I'll put it on the link below. Take a look at it yourself. But I'm just gonna do a quick run through of the three cards on the personal side that I'm gonna be talking about. It's the Gold card, the Platinum card, and also the Reserve Delta card. Let's first talk about the Gold card. The fee increased from $99 to $150, and the first year, if you don't have the card, is completely free. And after that, it's $150. So some of the benefits that they changed with the card. Now, when you spend $10,000 on the card, before they used to give you a $100 credit, now they give you a $200 credit. They have something called Delta Stays. Before it was a $50 credit, and now they increased it to $100. You might be asking, how do you get the $100 certificate? So when you book through Delta Stays, you could do flights and hotels, flights and cars, things like that. So it gives you like a package deal, and then once you are at the end of it, they will help you redeem the $100 credit. So there you go, you see the value, $300 right there. I mean, it really depends on your own preference. If you could spend $10,000 and you fly Delta a lot, it makes sense for you to sign up for the Gold card. So they didn't change on how you earn the miles. So you still get 2 miles on dining, supermarket, and on delta.com. And then you get 1 mile for everything else. Other benefits include you get a free check bag when you book use your SkyMiles on delta.com. Another feature that they have is Save 15. If you book on delta.com using your miles, they'll actually give you a price without the Save 15 and with the Save 15. Some people have Delta miles, like for example, I have the Platinum card, I have Delta miles, but I don't have the Delta Gold card with them. So I would just have to pay the regular price. If you have a Delta Gold, Reserve, or Platinum card, you will actually save 15% on the miles. There actually is a bonus right now if you sign up for the card. So you get 70,000 points in the first 6 months when you spend 3,000 or more. You might be asking, how much is 70,000 points worth? It really depends on the redemption value. I've seen round trip flights to Las Vegas. I'm in New York, so from New York to Las Vegas for as little as 20,000 miles. So imagine just going to Vegas at least 3 times for free, right? Why not? I haven't been to Vegas, but that's one of the things I would love to do. Okay, now let's talk about the next card, which is the Platinum card. So they actually increased the fee. So they increased the fee for all of them, but they also increased the value that you will get. Sometimes it might make sense, sometimes it doesn't. At the end, I'll give you my personal opinion. I personally, we'll stick to the end to see what I think about it. Okay, so for the Platinum card, increase the fee from $250 to $350. And the new benefits that they give you are, they'll actually give you a $150 credit for the Delta Stays vacation. They will give you a $120 credit in Resy, $120 personal rideshare credit. So those credits are broken up to $10 a month. So right there you get $20 a month credit plus the $150. So right there it's $240 plus $150. That gives you $390. That already offsets the fees. Other benefits include Hertz complimentary 5-star elite status. If you rent cars a lot, there you go. That's another perk for you. So another thing that they added into the card are MDQs. So you get 1 MDQ for every $20 spent on the card. They'll also give you a Headstart of the year of 2,500 MDQs. MDQs it's just for Delta elite status. They'll get you in a tier. The more you spend with them, the more you travel with them, the more benefits that you get with them, like complimentary upgrades, a free check bag, things like that. I'll make another video about it if that's something that you guys are interested in for. It's very confusing. They keep changing the rules, all the airlines, to different situations, so I think it'll be really good to make another video. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe to stay tuned for that one. I'm very excited for that video. Another thing that they give you with this card is a complimentary companion ticket. Every time you renew with the card, you get a free voucher for a free ticket. You just have to pay the taxes on it. Before it included all 48 states, not including Alaska and Hawaii, but now it does include all 50 states, Alaska, Hawaii, the Caribbean, Central America, and Mexico. They actually took one thing away. If you're familiar with the Sky Club, it's like Delta in-house airport lounges. You actually were allowed to go into the lounges before. Effective now, January 1st, 2024, you're not allowed with this card. So they did take away that. They're just trying to retain the Delta Sky lounges, I think, for the most top people. Okay, other benefits of the card, as before as the Gold card, Save 15. There is a global entry credit on the card to $100, or they also do the TSA pre-check, so they give you a credit of that. Depends on which one you sign up for. So the TSA is 4.5 years. Global entry, you have to renew renew every 4 years. So they still give you the credit for it, which is very nice. There actually is another bonus that they're going on. I'll put it on the link below, but it's for 90,000 miles, and you will get those miles after you spend 4,000 or more in the first 6 months of account opening. And lastly, let's talk about the American Express Reserve Card. So the annual fee before was $550. Now they increased it to $650. Once they increase the fee, they want to give you guys more value. So now they'll give you $200 on the Delta vacations. You could use free paid hotels. You could use a one shot, so $200, that's pretty good. They give you a $240 credit throughout the year for Resy, so it's broken up to $20 a month. $120 credit for ride sharing apps, so that's $10 a month, so there you go, you get 30 times 12, which is $360 of value right there, plus 200, so that's $560. Other Hertz status, which is the presidential status, comes with a guaranteed class of upgrade. If you rent cars a lot, it makes sense for you. I don't know, I don't remember the last time I rented a car, to be honest. Another thing they give you is MDQ bonus of $2,500. With the Platinum card, you get one for $20. This one you get one for $10, so it just helps you the more you spend on the card. Every time you spend $10, you get 1 point, and the more you spend, the higher you could get into elite status with Delta. Before, with the Platinum card, it included free companion for all 50 states. Once a year, you'll get a renewal for main cabin. Okay, now for the Reserve Companion ticket, it includes first class, Comfort Plus, and main cabin for all 50 states, South America, Mexico, and Central America. And you just have to pay for the taxes. So that's like another benefit, I guess, if you want a free first class ticket to Mexico. Look at that. So if you're not a Medallion member and you have the card on you, you will be eligible to be put on the upgrade list. So sometimes they'll just give you an upgrade for free just by having the credit card. I don't know how much you would say that would be worth. Pretty good deal. And again, no foreign transactions fees. First bag is free. TSA or pre-check, they'll give you the credit. One thing I actually don't like about this, they actually downgraded how many times you could enter into the lounge. Starting next year, February 1st, 2025, you only get 15 visits into this Delta Sky Lounge, or unless you spend $75,000, you can go as much as you want. I don't know how many people actually spend $75,000 on their American Express credit card. You would have to make like, you know, $400,000 a year to do it unless you have a business. I guess if you have a business. Good for business owners, you know, $75,000 for some business owners isn't that much. Again, you get the save free on all the credit card, Delta, Reserve, the Gold. There is a bonus of $100K when you spend $6,000 or more in the first 6 months. Not bad. Sometimes I think it's actually better to use your Delta points for international. I could do another video on that. You can find really good values if you're looking and if you're very flexible on the time. So here's my personal opinion on the card. If you stick with one airlines, it obviously makes more sense to stick one that fits your needs. Right now, I'm at that stage where if I could save $300 flying the competitor's airline, I will definitely do it. I went to Cancun last week. I flew JetBlue, so I didn't even have a chance to fly Delta. The flights for Delta were like such a huge difference, so that's why these cards aren't for me. But I know some people, for like business travelers, they have a list of options of how much they could spend, and you know, the more that they fly with one airline, the more rewards they get and things like that. Like consultants would usually fly one particular airline just for the mileages and things like that. My job doesn't require me to travel that much. You gotta make sure it makes sense to you before you sign up for these credit cards. I personally don't like the monthly breakdown credit. I have the Platinum regular American Express. Give me a $15 Uber credit. Sometimes it just expires. I don't use Uber for that much. Sometimes like when I use Uber Eats, it's just more expensive than going into the store. I remember one time I went to a Chipotle on Uber Eats, $12, where in the store it was $6. So, you know, if it makes sense, it makes sense. Sometimes it doesn't. If I would have to put each card into a category of how many times that you would have to travel, I would say for the Gold, at least 4 times. 4, or at least spend like $10,000 on that one particular card. For the Platinum, I would say at least double, at least like six times. And if you're okay without the lounge. But if you travel 6 times and want the lounge, then I would just go straight to the Reserve card, to be honest. But again, if you don't travel that much, it doesn't make sense. There are other cards that do cash back too, which is kind of cool. So 10,000 times 2% is $200. So you could either get, now hear me out, $200 airline credit or $200 cash back. But again, it really depends on whatever you like. If you like traveling and don't worry about cash back, go with the miles, go with the miles. It adds up. Sometimes you never know when these miles could come in handy, all right? Let me know what you think about this video. This is my first video on this particular channel. If it's helpful for you at any point at all, please let me know. Like, comment, share. It just helps out with the algorithm, and it would be meaningful if you could just subscribe. Just hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys for the next video. Thank you.